Friendship there has to be a sense of like intentionality. You get it? Friendship has to be both sides. It shouldn't be the only person investing into the friendship. Okay. I've actually experienced this one-sided relationship. Whoa. And I must say that it is not good. You see, really draining. It's sad that you like somebody so much, and then the person knows that you like.
I hope none of us.
I'm actually looking at you. You see, I'm actually looking at you.
Is that something I don't know?
No, it's actually not once though. So it's one boy, one girl.
I think let's keep it undisclosed for now.
It's from I think it was Gabby though.
Oh really? Tell me about it.
Nice in you, the hope of glory. Today we are here to discuss a very interesting topic about our lives pertaining relationships and all that. Are you guys ready for today?
Of course.
Yeah. More than ready, I guess.
Oh, that's nice. Gabby, on a scale of 10.
I don't know who actually put me in that. It's going to be very interesting, so let's get to go.
All right. Because of time, let's get to the first question. So the first question is, what's the biggest misconception about love that pop culture portrays, and how does it differ from a biblical view? Gabby.
Wow. It looks like our host is being a little bit... I wanted to say racist.
I want you to start.
Our color is... Really? Yeah. Okay. I've not really taken time to study about pop culture, but I think with the little I know, one thing the culture is portraying that is slightly different from what we know biblically. For the fact that they see love to be something you can't control, that when it comes upon you, that you can't do anything, you see that kind of mindset, it's not so. Okay. It's not so. So in fact, when you read from the book of 1 Corinthians 13, so just to be a little bit precise, it gives certain aspects or characteristics about love. Yes, so when you go through them in a very particular manner, you are going to understand that love is something that you need to be deliberate about. So even Jesus Christ said, if you love me, obey my commands.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I feel something, a sentimental style, so Charlie, you want to do this or that and all that.
Yeah.
You should be able to control it, because it's not everyone that you feel something for, that you want to just get into a relationship with a person or get something serious with a person.
Yes, I think I share the same view with our elder with respect to that same Bible verse. Yes, and you could see that in pop culture, which we would say the modern day love, it's really got to do with feelings more than commitment. And but in Christianity it's different.
Okay.
Yes, the word of God says he loved us, we loved him because he loved us first.
Oh, that's true.
It is saying God loved us first. That is saying God in the form of Jesus. Definitely that process he went through was not easy. So are we saying since he loved us, the thing was not really like as he wanted? He was not feeling it. Did he stop? No, he did not stop. What I'm saying is, love is the feeling part is there. I believe that the feeling. Definitely you have to feel something for somebody, but the parts with commitment, really the pop culture does not portray that. Yes, that's what I think.
All right, Andrea.
Okay, so in addition to what my friends have mentioned, I also believe that, as you see, we can see something in John chapter 3 verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. So there was an act of sacrifice here. You see, even when we read John chapter 15 verses 13, greater love has no one than the one who lays his life for you. Okay, so lays his life for his friends. Yeah. So you can see that act of sacrifice. Yeah. Okay, so pop culture doesn't really show this. You see, it doesn't really show this, but Christ is demonstrating something to us. Love is sacrificial. Sacrificial, not just in the aspect of finances, because nowadays everybody thinks that for you to show love, it has to be some amount of money, you get
Yeah.
it. But then even sometimes giving somebody a listening ear is love. Listening to the person, be there for the person, being in the room when nobody else is there, when everybody else is leaving, you are there.
Yeah.
It's also an act of love. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are things that nowadays the pop culture doesn't show, but these are biblical ways of expressing love.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting submissions. Let's move on to our second question.
Red flags in friendship that shouldn't be overlooked. You shouldn't turn your eye. You should be serious about it.
Okay.
Red flags in friendships.
Yeah. So maybe you might want to clarify. When you see red flags in friendship, is it that the moment I see I should run away from the friendship, or like
I just want red flag.
Everything.
Yeah.
Red flag is a red flag, Gabby.
Things that should be, when it's, you get the signal, you just,
Yeah.
it wouldn't work out.
Your non-negotiables. Yes.
okay, and we are good.
Let me add it. Is it okay to also friend zone someone who wants a romantic relationship with you? So we are going to deal with.
Okay.
More fine.
Where are you starting from?
I am the host.
Okay.
Relax. What are you running from, Gabby?
Can you please define who a friend is? Can you help?
A friend.
Can you even go to the dictionary or
Oh,
something?
okay. So I have a dictionary here. From the Merriam
Webster.
dictionary. A friend is a person who you like and enjoy being with.
Okay.
And then the second definition says a person who helps or supports someone or something.
Okay.
That is who a friend is.
Is there another definition or just the two?
You guys have other dictionary.
I'm Webster.
Yeah.
Is it 2.0 or 1.0? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So with the one I have,
2.0.
yes, the device updated. Okay. So you. Oh no, I'm sorry. With the one I have, it says one attached to another by affection or esteem. Okay. We have one that is not hostile.
Okay.
We have they have various different.
First one. Wait.
One attached to another by affection or esteem.
One that attached to another. There's an attachment, a connection. You get it? So I think that friendship is attached. Like, it shouldn't be just one-sided. Friendship has to be, there has to be a sense of like intentionality. You get it? Friendship has to be both sides. It shouldn't be the only person investing into the friendship. Okay, you don't value then the other doesn't value the relationship. The person doesn't do anything, and then even if it's not about talking always, no, but then there has to be a connection between the two of you. You get it? And then if there is something, and then let's say I approach you about it, you act nonchalant, and then you behave as if you don't care. It's like a me problem. No. When we look into the Bible, they have two best friends, Jonathan and David. We can see that Bible says that Jonathan loved David as his own soul. You get it? And then even there was a covenant. You get it? And then Jonathan helped rescue David from dying from his father. You get it? And then in return, David also told, or there was an agreement, a covenant between them that his descendants will not be annihilated when he takes over from King Saul. And then he did that. So it wasn't just one-sided, it was both of them. I've actually experienced this one-sided relationship.
Ooh.
And I must say that it is not
Tell me
good.
about it.
You see,
Really draining.
it's sad that you like somebody so much, and then the person knows that you like.
None of us.
I'm actually looking at you. I'm actually looking at you.
And that's something I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
no, it's actually not once though. So it's for one boy, one girl.
I think let's keep it undisclosed for now.
I think it was Gabby though.
Oh, really? Tell me about it.
Yeah. So like you see, it's not really cool. You get it, and then it So you have to work. So I think that even if you see it early, you just have to walk away. Because when you try to make things work and then it's from your side, it doesn't work like that. You get So Gabby, please be careful, and then next time don't do that to me again. And then we can see how the relationship between King David and then Jonathan was. And also, there's one nice scripture in the Bible that says that faithful are the wounds of a friend than the kisses of a devil. Okay, yeah. So exactly. So I feel that a friend should be somebody who can even tell you that, Gabby, you are not on the right path. So please come back. Okay. And then when it's like that, it's nice. But when you are going on the wrong path and the person doesn't tell you, and then you are there, is a boring friendship. It's like, watching paint dry. So boring. You get it? So a friend must be able to tell you. And then also one other thing that is important is somebody a friend that doesn't seek like good for you, seeks your downfall. It's so bad. Isn't even a friend in the first place. You see, iron sharpens iron. So we rise by lifting others, right? So as you are going, you check on the person, and then if the person is down, you just bring them. You don't rub it on the person's face. No, you don't do that. Yeah.
Who should I choose?
No, I'm even done. I don't have anything to say again.
Okay, so I think I should speak.
Yeah.
I think red flags, right?
Red flags.
And before I speak, I think we should not be too. You use the word extremes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not like you hear what we are saying, you go back to your friend and we are that. No.
Make things work. Make things work.
These red flags are things you still about. The person is not changing.
We talked about it.
And it's hurting you. Save yourself. If you save yourself. So here are my points. A friend who can't celebrate you genuinely.
And you're not getting what you are getting.
A friend who can't celebrate you genuinely. I'm saying this because I know what I'm saying. Strangely, some people we might even call friends are even jealous. And I think it can happen to us, all of us here, at any point in time. At any point in time. But how do you even control that? How do you even control that? Because something, you see, this friend of yours keeps on getting certain stuff, like keeps on making it, and you see, the jealousy comes in when you are not getting that.
Yes.
Exactly.
No matter how holy or scriptural you can be,
We are humans.
there might be that. But that is why we are here to talk about such issues. You should condition your mind as a good friend. Keep on supporting. The time is coming.
Yeah.
Keep on supporting.
Jesus
Genuinely.
is in the neighborhood.
He is here.
He's in the
Genuinely,
neighborhood.
keep on. Your time is coming. Another thing, and I think this one is emotional and personal, is friends who open wounds. Your friend should be someone that knows you.
Exactly.
Probably maybe once or twice, or even the person was there. You face something, and by God's grace, you overcome. But for quite a number of times, this person keeps on bringing back the same thing. You see, these are not
Rubbing it on your face.
These are sensitive stuff.
Yeah.
You get an argument and then reminds you.
Yeah.
Save yourself.
Yeah. Uses it against you.
Save yourself. Because you see, the mind is conditioned. The moment the person says that, it brings your mind back to you were that person.
Yes.
That's only two that I have. That's only two that I have.
Yeah.
That's only two that I have.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, what Nasa said, has made me consider something, because actually there's somebody who doesn't celebrate me. He's actually jealous when I look nice.
Oh, really?
And it's Gabby.
Oh.
So we are just cutting, ladies and gentlemen. We are cutting ties here. That guy doesn't celebrate me.
I don't know what's happening.
He's been doing that since we came to Cuba. Yeah.
I think you should sort it out now.
Now let's not. But I really don't know what's happening anyways. Oh yeah, in fact, these are very good points raised. And in fact, the point I want to talk about is very controversial. And I don't want to lose some friends after this. Yeah, but then I think, no, I won't mention names, but I think I'm just going to feed on some of their points. I'm not trying to be vague with my points, but so one point she did mention was on the fact that this friend should be able to tell you when you are going wrong, like, hey, my guy, like, it's not like that. You are doing this thing is very wrong, like, and you understand. You see, I don't even want to go to the word love aspect. However, for me personally, however you are going to say it, I really need it, and it's something that has been on my heart, and I've shared it with some close people. You see, we do so many things, but it's only on a few occasions we are able to really sit down and then go through and see exactly what went wrong, like it has to be easy. There's a saying in Akan that the ultra coin on him said. So if so in English, okay, I'll do my best. It might not be the same, but the one who is more or less like making the route or taking the route does not know that the route is bent or crooked or what. Like I said, I'll try. Yeah, I've tried. So, but at least there's a little bit of understanding. Yeah. So I've always appreciated people. I think maybe in our generation we've been so quick to call people our friends, even though they need to be zoned in the acquaintances. To be honest, it's really affecting us. Yeah, because personally, I feel if I call you, if I call you my friend, to the extent of even calling you a sister or a brother, you see something that I'm doing wrong, or I'm doing wrongly, you should be able to tell me, hey, Gabby, this is wrong. Nonetheless, like when I've been able to come to you to ask you about it, you see, I don't know what you are going to lose when you let it out, but please, if you are watching, if someone has called you like a friend, please let's live to the standards. If you can, then probably you just let the person know. Okay,
another thing is, you are well asking that people should approach you with your weak spot or your help me with that.
Your weakness.
That's the word. But there are people who are not approachable.
Thank you, Nasei.
Who are approachable? Listen.
Yeah.
But I think it goes back to is the person your friend, like really friend, because your friend should be approachable.
Nasei, I have had this experience before. With this season.
So please, I hope this time it's not me again.
No, I'm not sure.
It might be you though. But then this time around it's hands here. You see, I actually approached somebody on an issue. The person is my friend. Then I said it so nicely. And the person made it look like it sounds like a you problem. I thought it was a joke. So and then the second time, then I realized that it looked like the person doesn't want me to. And then I respected that. You see, so sometimes some people don't, and sometimes with the manner in which we approach to, as I was saying, with love, I always say that I'm so delicate, I'm like an egg. So when I do something wrong, you should even approach me in a very sweet way, so that I would even feel bad more, because when you approach me in a harsh way, I might not even listen to you like that. I will be very defensive. But if you approach me in a very nice way, very sweet, you just talk to me. It just goes straight. It goes straight into my heart. That one, it's not even my brain.
Into your eyes.
So
what Gabriel was saying is we should live to the standard of friendship.
Exactly.
Like if you are my friend, you should know that I should be able to approach you with something I saw not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking into consideration how I should approach you.
Exactly.
We should live to this time.
And even the parts that Gabriel made mention that we should bolden the edges, like we should bolden the lines, you know.
Yes.
If this is your acquaintance, it should be your acquaintance, classmate, roadmate, foodmate. Like, you know, there has to be a lot of mate. You know, I always say that to my friends, you know, I've really bad mates. Actually, I've even forgotten it's this chemistry, like the shell. No, we have KLMN.
Yes, sir.
Do you know that actually I always, once that I understood that not everybody is your friend, I actually had a time to sit down and then actually draw the shell, but then grouped all my friends. Some people are actually outside the shell. Yeah, because it didn't even make me expectant. And then I was so happy after I did that, because sometimes you know who to go to, you know who to and you know what to expect, and then it was so peaceful, because I realized that I thought some people were my friends, but actually they never even considered me as their friend. But I was just always doing the going, like I realized that, oh girl. So
I see.
What was the other question?
The other question is
Friend zone.
friendzoning somebody who wants a romantic
Well,
relationship
I think
with you.
this question is very simple. Why do I say it's very simple? Do you want a romantic relationship with this person?
and I think with this is a no. Yeah. The person, the way the question
Repeat the
is.
question.
Let me say, is it okay to friend zone someone who wants a romantic relationship with you?
So
Yes.
do I want a romantic relationship with this
that
person?
person.
If not, friend zone.
Exactly.
No, listen. We wasted our time too much.
You see, this question makes you feel like maybe you are doing a bad thing if you actually
No,
do that.
the question didn't say that you are doing a bad thing.
It could be bad if the person does not know or like how you even do it. Because if you're a boy, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh wow.
You like a girl.
It looks like NASA is talking from experience.
Wait. You know, I was actually going to attack him on that same point. Yeah.
You like a girl, and you approach this girl. Not that I approached her. I'm talking about it's an example I'm giving.
Okay.
You approach this girl, and it seems the girl like you.
What makes you think so in the first place?
Girls show signs.
All right.
Girls show signs.
Okay.
But at times, they are not clear. So I think what you should do is firstly, after you ask yourself, do I need now after that, okay, I don't need a romantic relationship with this person. Show signs. If you can't talk, because I know certain girls who can approach you.
You know certain girls.
Yeah. No, they can reply you, oh, I'm not really interested.
Okay.
There are those type of girls.
Okay.
There are those people who can't approach you. Probably the kind of friendship or you've had for quite some time. It becomes difficult and doesn't want to ruin the relationship. Show signs. Show signs. Girls are very good at that.
Ooh.
Text her. In the morning, if she's not interested in you, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 solid weeks.
Give that brother that
2
thing.
solid weeks. Wow.
Give that brother that thing. He comes back and asks you, why didn't you? Oh,
I was busy.
You should not lie to. You should not lie to. Like I could not lie genuinely. But the person would see you are not interested.
Yeah,
exactly.
But there are these girls who fade us.
Yes.
The girls I think no, you. But I think it's on both sides. What we want to understand is, do we even have to go in if both of us are not interested? But we've been playing ourselves. Probably we might be getting. Some people even do it for fun. But as Christian lads, yes, what we are. What we are advising ourselves is, if you're not interested, firstly, the first point is, if you can say it, approach the person or understand the person. If you can't, show visible signs.
Okay.
Show signs that you are not And let's
Interesting.
stop wasting our time.
Okay.
Time is money.
Adore, you want to say something?
Yeah. Is it to friend zone somebody who wants a romantic relationship with you? So I don't want a romantic relationship with a person, but is it okay to friend zone the person?
Yes.
It depends. It depends because if
It depends on
it depends. No, it depends. So let's say it depends on Gabby.
Okay.
Because now I tell you, hey Gabby, I'm sorry, but I can't be in a relationship with you. But we are friends. We were friends before he brought that. Okay. So, but I would like us to continue being friends. Can you?
You see, that thing is very tough.
Okay.
It is very tough because of firstly how you approached it. I mean, the basis or the fundamentals. If I enter this relationship with this friend with a mindset that I want to date the person and then marry at the end, it's different. Or a normal friend, in fact, a close friend, but you get to that point, you start to like this person, then you bring in that. At times it destroys everything.
Exactly.
That's the truth of the matter. It takes some level of, I don't know.
But why should you even bring this in the first place? Because we've been close friends for years, and then
But he
all of a
likes you
sudden,
now.
but then who told you I like you?
I think that's a bit too harsh. That's a bit too harsh.
But then at least you are, if you are my close friend, you would even know. Even one, am I even ready for a
But
relationship?
you know they say, marry
Your best friend.
Yeah, it's true. It works perfectly. It works.
Marry your
But
best
then
friend.
wait, you know you are my best friend. So if I'm ready for a relationship, you should know. You get it. You should know. And then if I'm interested, meanwhile, maybe I've spoken to you about someone I like. I've spoken to you about one guy that I'm interested in. I'm talking to, and then all of a sudden you bring this.
I like you.
But then you should have told me earlier or something. You know, maybe I don't like it too. You get it. So sometimes I feel that we've been friends, so you should know me. You should know me.
You see,
But then
I think these things are subjective.
because
If you've ever been in my position, like playing this position, not that I was in that position, playing that position,
Okay.
that friend of yours, that maybe best friend of yours or close friend of yours, you get to a certain time. You see, it's not. There are certain times you might not even know. Probably she's single.
yeah.
Let's take that instance. She is single, and every day, like going up and there, and you started to see her differently. It happens. Like this is a reality. Like
Okay.
reality that you start to see her differently, and the truth is, before you even gather the guts to even
Talk to her about
it takes a lot for your best friend to tell you
Hey,
that.
Gabby.
So listen, if your best friend gets to that point
Okay.
and tells you that, I think you should handle it delicately.
Okay.
You don't go ahead and say,
Okay.
you don't.
But
me, I don't like you.
personally, no, I'm just telling you that I don't like you. but then I wouldn't tell my friend that because I value the relationship we have. So my approach to that would be talk to him about it. Talk to him about how I feel. Talk to him genuinely. I wouldn't tell like how I feel, and then talk to him about it. If my friend loves me, I know he would understand. Because I wouldn't want us to enter into something that it's a lie. No. So he would understand me. So with that, I think if we need some time, some space, we'll talk about it. But then if my friend understands that he can be able to control his emotions, he will be honest with us.
That's a lot of
Or honest. That's what I'm saying. If he can be honest, some people can.
Can do what?
Some people can. I mean, can control their emotions.
Control emotion as in, I like you, but I won't tell you.
No, you've told me I'm not interested in you, but the relationship we have, we can maintain it like that. Tough, but it's not something that cannot be done.
We should pray too.
Exactly.
We should pray.
Yeah. So it's
that normal friend.
You know, Hans, it's possible. It's possible. No, it's possible.
I think Gabby wants to.
I'm not done. It's possible because I have seen it work. I have seen it work. It's possible. Depends on the two of you. So maybe what measures are we going to put in place? Maybe first we used to work like 2-4-7, but now yeah, we can make it work, and then our friendship can come back to normal hands. It's possible. It's possible. It has worked. I've seen it work before. I've seen it work.
Is that
Yeah.
too hard for them?
Yeah, I've seen it work before. But then some can't. Some can't do it, and it might even later end into an obsession.
But
And then with that, you just give the space first. You get
That's true.
it.
You give the space.
But then I'm trying to say that some of them, if you give the space, you might never be friends again. You get it. Sometimes the boys, they might feel ashamed that you just have to be with them, like, you know that, oh, this, but you have to control the space, you know, you have to give this, but you have to control it. And I'm saying that I've seen it work before. It's difficult, but it needs effort from the two of you. You get it. But then I feel that if you are friends with somebody
For years.
and then you feel that you want the person or something, it's better
Who's your person? Hello.
no, it's better that I feel that you really know that this thing, at least 70% it can be. Because sometimes you hiding the emotions is even better than you letting it out and then spoiling everything. Because Hansia, most of the time it's not even real it's not even real, it's just certain things. Because so sometimes you have to even steady your know your emotions, if they are true emotions or not. And because sometimes it's just certain things. You know that. No, but then does the girl think that you are the one?
That's why I came to tell
But I don't know. But me, I feel that if my friends, like, if
Yeah,
I
you
know
know
that,
that.
I should know that you like me. Oh, I feel that I have to know you like me. And I have to know.
Yeah, I think it's a tip for the boy.
Yeah, you should know.
You should know when a girl likes you.
Yeah, you should know. You should know. You should really know that.
But just
if
at
someone
times you are too caught up that you don't even care. You just
then I think that then that's your mistake. That's the guy's mistake. But if you really want something,
I
you
think it's true.
should know that your friend likes you or your friend doesn't like you.
Wow. Interesting submissions. How are you feeling, my guests? How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel reserved.
What do you mean by reserved?
Very reserved. Yeah. Obviously.
I've actually learned a lot today, and I was able to share my thoughts to certain things. So it's been good. So I hope we can do this again.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if you want me here again, but
Yeah, we actually need
Okay, so yes, I feel very privileged to be here and share that. And you should know something. We are not perfect. We are all trying. We are all like you. We are all learning. So anything that you had here, we are more like an ideal way to start. Yes. So yes, I'm very happy. I'm genuinely happy to share my thoughts to you.
That's nice. So we've come to the end of today's submission. We've learned a lot, and we would like to hear from you in the comment section. Yes, so stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel.
please subscribe.
And share the video as well. Yes. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.